Sister wives. Meri Brown's Cancun getaway proves that she no longer needs the Brown family. Meri Brown, the first wife of Kody Brown from the hit reality show Sister Wives, has once again proven that she is rewriting her own story and moving forward with confidence. Her recent Cancun getaway is sending a powerful message to fans, critics, and even her former family. Meri no longer needs the Brown name to define her life. She is showing the world that she can live freely, happily, and independently without being tied down to Kody or the complicated polygamous past that has haunted her for years. The Cancun trip was more than just a vacation. For Meri, it represented freedom, self-love, and a clear step away from the Brown family drama. For years, viewers watched her struggle in a loveless marriage, constantly fighting for Kody's attention and approval. Fans remember how Meri's relationship with Kody crumbled, leaving her sidelined, lonely, and often ignored while Robyn seemed to become Kody's priority. Now, all of that feels like a distant memory as Meri posts photos of herself enjoying the sun, the ocean, and her life in Mexico. On social media, Meri shared glimpses of her trip, showing off sandy beaches, tropical drinks, and moments of pure relaxation. Fans flooded the comments section, praising her transformation and encouraging her newfound independence. Many viewers believe that Meri's Cancun getaway proves that she has fully embraced the single life and is no longer clinging to the past. For a long time, Meri was criticized for not leaving Kody sooner. Audiences often expressed frustration over the way she allowed herself to be mistreated and excluded. However, her recent actions show that Meri is not only moving on but thriving. Cancun is a symbolic fresh start, an escape from the shadows of her polygamous marriage, and a reminder that she deserves joy and adventure on her own terms. What makes this trip so powerful is the timing. Just a few years ago, Meri was still caught up in trying to repair her marriage, despite Kody openly admitting that he no longer considered them married in anything but name. His harsh words, combined with years of neglect, left Meri emotionally crushed. Many viewers wondered if she would ever find the strength to walk away. But with this vacation, Meri is showing that she not only walked away, but is now thriving outside of the polygamist bubble. One thing that stands out is the way Meri carries herself in her Cancun photos. She looks confident, radiant, and genuinely at peace. Fans have noted that her smile seems more authentic, her energy more vibrant, and her overall presence much lighter. It is as though the weight of trying to fit into the Brown family's dysfunction has finally lifted off her shoulders. This trip also highlights the stark contrast between Meri's current lifestyle and the lives of the Browns, who are still entangled in ongoing family issues. Kody continues to deal with the fallout of his relationships collapsing, especially after Christine and Janelle chose to leave. Robyn, meanwhile, remains the last standing wife, but is now faced with the loneliness of being Kody's only partner. The once large family has dwindled, and the fractures remain visible. Yet, Meri seems to be rising above it all, focusing on happiness instead of drama. Another important detail is how Meri interacts with her followers. Unlike in the past, when her social media presence often seemed filled with cryptic messages and sad undertones, her Cancun posts reflect joy, openness, and gratitude. She's engaging with her fans in a more positive way, letting them in on her adventures without the baggage of heartbreak weighing her down. This is a brand new Meri, one who is not afraid to live boldly and unapologetically. Her Cancun getaway also sparks conversations about independence after polygamy. For decades, Meri's identity was tied to being Kody's first wife and part of a plural marriage. But as time went on, her individuality was suppressed, her voice silenced, and her happiness sacrificed. Now, her trip represents freedom from that cycle. It shows that she is no longer defined by the Brown family name, but instead by her own personal choices and experiences. Fans are also connecting Meri's vacation to her entrepreneurial ventures. She has long been involved in running her bed and breakfast in Utah, Lizzie's Heritage Inn, and she frequently promotes her LuLaRoe business. But beyond work, this Cancun trip demonstrates that Meri knows how to enjoy the rewards of her efforts. She's proving that she can balance hard work with fun, relaxation, and self-care. The symbolism of Cancun cannot be ignored either. Cancun is vibrant, full of life, and known for its atmosphere of celebration. It's the exact opposite of the somber, heavy environment that surrounded Meri in her marriage. Choosing Cancun as her getaway destination feels intentional, a way to immerse herself in joy, sunshine, and the promise of new beginnings. Meri's actions have sparked inspiration among her supporters. Many fans are commenting that her story gives them hope, especially those who may be struggling with their own relationships. They see in her a woman who endured heartbreak, but didn't let it define her forever. Instead, she chose to rebuild her life on her own terms. Her Cancun trip is more than a vacation. It's a message to anyone who feels trapped that freedom and happiness are possible. Interestingly, the Cancun getaway also serves as a subtle message to Cody. For years, he dismissed Meri, minimized her importance, and admitted he had no romantic connection with her. Now, while Cody remains embroiled in family struggles, Meri is showing him, and the world, that she doesn't need his approval, validation, or presence to live a fulfilling life. She's proving that she is strong enough to stand alone and happy enough to shine without him. Fans have pointed out that Meri's glow seems to come from within, something that couldn't be seen during her years with Cody. While her former husband continues to appear bitter and defensive on the show, Meri radiates positivity. This stark difference has only amplified fans' admiration for her journey. Beyond the photos and posts, Meri's Cancun trip has started wider conversations about healing and transformation. Healing from a decades-long marriage, especially one filled with public scrutiny and emotional pain, is no easy task. Yet, Meri's decision to step into new experiences shows that healing is possible when you choose to prioritize your own joy. She is living proof that the past doesn't have to dictate the future. What's most exciting about this chapter in Meri's life is that it feels like just the beginning. Cancun is just one destination, one celebration of independence. Fans are eagerly anticipating what comes next for her, whether it's more travels, new business ventures, or even new relationships. Whatever the future holds, one thing is certain. Meri no longer feels bound to the Brown family or the role she once played. She is writing her own story now, and it's brighter than ever. Meri's Cancun getaway will go down as a turning point in her journey. It symbolizes her independence, her courage, and her ability to rise above years of pain. By choosing to live freely, she has become an example for others and a reminder that happiness is worth fighting for. The message is clear. Meri Brown doesn't need the Brown family to thrive. Cancun has proven that she is strong, independent, and fully capable of creating a life filled with